What's up, people? This is Sarah Harrison live in the trap for Kiki with the one and only Made in Tokyo 3 times.
Man, we out here. The third time is like the charm, you know?
Exactly.
That's what they always say. So it's dope seeing you. And I'm finally, the third is even better because I'm here.
Right.
Like I'm in London, so
across the Atlantic.
It's dope. I finally got here.
Exactly.
After all the times you coming to me.
Exactly.
So,
so Sincerely Tokyo, we've been waiting for this debut album, and I want to ask actually what the tone behind Sincerely Tokyo is. It's kind of a phrase that, you know, social media loves to flip stuff on its head and make it into like a patronizing tone, you know, and sometimes on Twitter people are like, you know, just letting out their feelings, and they're like, you're sincerely Sarah, and it just becomes really a condescending, patronizing tone. But what's your tone behind it?
Well, as you see, like, the first project I put out is You Are Forgiven, and it's really a timing of like learning how to forgive people, and that was that vibe. Thank You, Mr. Tokyo was in a way of like, you know, like at the same way like how you greet someone, say something to somebody, like, thank you, Mr. Tokyo. Same way, like, Sincerely Tokyo, like, writing a letter and be like, boom. I felt like it's me, like, writing certain things. I wouldn't say that the album is in depth of, like, giving you that. It's more like vibes and turned up, but I think the name has changed even more from when I first came up with that name to now. It has a different meaning. And I feel like Sincerely Tokyo is one of those things of like, it might sound cliche, it might sound like, but I feel like it's me signing off on a lot of things. Me signing off on a lot of things, get it out the way. And I feel like I'm gonna always make turn music, but if you listen to this album, there's a mixture of like different vibes, and like the last record on there was with Tinashe and Roy Woods, and I'm like really rapping or really giving you in depth versus just saying bad bit in LA, and I'm really telling you about trust and relationship and like, you know, family, you know, just vibes that you would think of. That's something that not make you want to turn up and dance, but make you think or make you let it sit with you.
Have you taken this project to Tokyo yet?
No, not yet.
It's
been a while. It's been not, I would say not this tour, but like I'm always I'm gonna tell you like this, and this is why people are like, oh, you haven't gave Tokyo a show. This is Sincerely Tokyo. I go back to Tokyo more than I go back to anywhere else. I feel like I give them that, like they see me, like versus like I've never been here, so it's like, yo, give a whole, like, there's kids that have like listened to Uber Everywhere or I Want or Skateboard P and has never got a chance to meet you ever in life. Like, give them that. Versus like there's kids in Tokyo, you walk around and they're like, oh man, Tokyo, it's cause like you've seen me here, like it's like I've been here, I haven't been here, so it's one of those. But what I say, Sincerely Tokyo is just more than just, it's a start of like a new vibe. You'll always have half of the project, me Swisha, like we're always gonna give you that.
I love that.
Like you're always gonna have him.
Half,
like you'll always get that. And then you'll get a mixture of stuff. To even stuff that I like K Swisha produced on, he collabed with certain artists from like Weezy and TM. Like collabed with them. The one with Gunner, he collabed with my homie, you know, I Think We Got It. Like, you know, like all of it is family vibes.
Yeah, it was quite a melting pot.
Tinashe was very easy to work with. When I say like he's super talented, like had the engineer, had the vibes, the crib, everything, wine, snacks, like the best host that you could think for, and this is her spot.
Wow.
Like, and it's like, and I think as an artist, you know that, and I think it's a kind of talent in there too, as a person, to kind of be like, I want to have these things for this artist when they're here, on top of her being an artist of a status, and there's no like I don't have to do that for MadeInTYO. Like I'm Tinashe, like woo woo.
Yeah.
And you know, like
Just
one thing
work.
that stuck with me that I thanked everybody for the album. One thing that stuck with me that Tinashe told me, I told her thanks for being on the album, and she told me you're welcome, you're important. And like serious, like in my head I'm like, wait, like that's dope.
Let that sink in.
Like that's dope.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just on some like, I've liked your projects, I've liked your music. Like the same, me talking to Sean or talking to Ty or any of them, like just playing the records before my album's out. And then my album having to be turned in and they're telling me, how is your album turned in and we're not on it? Like, you know, from like Sean
So
to
you
Ty,
let go a lot of...
Rocky.
Seriously?
Caliucci. Like there's a lot of people that like, I love to like, me and Mac Miller had a verse on it, but it wasn't like it couldn't get cleared just yet. And he had his verse. He sent me that verse way before anybody. Like I talked to Mac probably like 2 days before he passed away, and me and him like that, like cool.
So there's an original there's an original track of you and Mac.
Yeah.
That's just...
It's not out. It's not out, and K Swisha produced it. That's fire, and it's the most happy turn, like lit. Me and Mac was gonna shoot a video, a whole bunch of chicks, LA, house party, and that was Mac's idea. Like also like I wanna be lit with you. The song he's talking about being lit, not no relationship, like just fun.
Well, you test the waters with the Carnage track you did together, right?
Yeah, and you know what? Shout out to Carnage because I remember him telling me this. Carnage is like the guy, if you don't know him, Carnage is the guy that tell you, you do a song with him and he's tell you, this is your biggest record this year. like he's like, Carnage is like the EDM Khaled.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's like the EDM Khaled, putting records together. You got What You Want, like with Uzi, Rich the Kid, like Ferg, like all of that.
He's that
He's that guy.
circle. He's dope, and I love that he put you two together.
I got it. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
This has to happen.
I still don't know why Carnage just blocked me on Twitter though. I'm not sure.
What happened?
I never at him in my life.
Carnage.
Unblock me.
Unblock her. She's dope. Like, how you gonna be on a trap?
Exactly.
How you gonna put any type of that vibe? Come on.
Right?
Come on. You're just gonna see this. Carnage. We gotta do better.
Oh man. But look, you mentioned Mac Miller, and there's another rapper that you worked very closely with, and I felt like you had a bit of a bromance going on, XXX.
X, you know, I'm gonna tell you like this. Me and X never got to do music, but I would say that I've had more conversations with him than Mac. More conversations where like we got to do the whole cipher, all of that. Conversation during that time. To him commenting.
To go to Tokyo, right?
We were supposed to go.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go to Tokyo. We were supposed to go to Tokyo, and
like
that was my last time. That was my last time hitting him up. Like, yo, let's go. And my homie was like, yeah, like he had just talked to him, and he really wanted to go. So like me messaging him, I felt like it was gonna be it'll feel more comfortable to go because Tokyo's been there.
Right.
And I'm cool with Tokyo.
Okay.
So, yo, it's just wild.
It's just becoming.
It's weird. My homie who just shot for me got in a car accident. He just shot for my hair and Preston shoot. Like he does Kim K's pictures, all of this. I still don't know what's going on. I still don't know.
He's in critical condition.
Yeah, but like people are saying he's in a coma or stuff like this. Like they had to like fly him out from like a plane.
That's
like
crazy.
They said his bones were broken. He was in a coma, like seizures, like all of this stuff. To where I'm gonna tell you, last time I seen him, we shot for Aaron Preston. Like I had my assistant drive him. So we went and go shoot. He was like, "I'll pay you this much." I was like, "It's not even about the money." All of that.
Well, he has a hobby of driving fast cars, obviously, but it just gets really dangerous when hobbies turn into a life.
It's just wild. It's just wild to. Hold up. Let me show you this. It's wild to look, because I have to show you this because it's just real. Like you have to. Marcus. My last message with him was this. I was flying to Germany. Be safe, bro. No. That's my last text from him.
And he liked. Oh no, you liked it.
I liked it. But like our last text was like our photo shoot. From
and that's still not out yet.
No, it came out.
It
came out instantly. Like he had me do it, and he was like, "I need somebody to do this."
Oh, I get. Look, I'm shaking.
No, I'm just
when
telling
I hear
you,
stuff like this.
It's like this, like we can scoop you, like boom, boom, like 7 outfits. It should only take an hour to shoot. Okay, want us to scoop you by 2:30? I'm like, okay. I picked him up. Like he was gonna scoop me. I picked him up with my like assistant. We drove like an hour away. We didn't know there was gonna be an hour away, and we're like Marcus. Like in my head, I'm like Marcus. He didn't tell me.
Of course.
But I'm like, yo, I want to shoot for Aaron Preston. I don't care how far this is. Like, let's do this. And you're gonna pay me on top of, like, you know, like all that. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. So when people say be safe, or when people say, yo, like look after each other, or bye, or I'll see you later. Take that.
Like it's true. Real. You just never know. And it's even just reading messages or listening back to.
Like I could really go there with you. Like we could do that. Since we cracking that open, people need to know that.
Oh,
we could really just go there. Just of like.
It just like, becomes like a
Mac. I remember Mac. I'm gonna tell you like this. Mac. He sent me programs before it came out. That's on his album. And he's like, listen to this. Let me know what you think. First of all, I got Unreleased Mac Miller verse or song in my text message right now. I'm like, bro, like no, but that's what I'm saying. Like him messaging me that I'm like, bro, this is not out. You're sending me this to like listen to, tell you what I think. This is dope. And then when his album was coming out, I'm telling Mac, I'm like, send me everything. Mac is a way like more like out there, I would say like bigger like artists, and been doing it to where he was like, I appreciate you for posting my stuff. Like on some like,
oh, he'd be like that to you.
Like on some like you don't have to do this.
Wow.
Like you're Mac. What do you mean?
Yeah.
If I don't do it, a million other people are gonna do it. You're dope. Like I'm a fan.
It's genuine.
And he's
love
just like,
yeah.
no, he's just like, it means everything.
Well, on a light note, let's switch it up a bit.
You know
Skepta, right? And you guys have linked before.
We sat down in we sat down like a crew and like all 8 in LA, and I actually messaged him when I was here, and he asked me how long I was here.
You guys just have to put this collaboration together.
Yeah, that definitely has to happen. I want it to be different from, because I've seen it like I've been seeing like Skepta jump on records with certain like artists. Or like from like Cardi or Rocky or certain people. I want our like link up to be a little different, in a different way, not just us. Like like has to be something different.
Yeah, not just because I think people would.
Because I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not from Atlanta. I'm not from LA. I'm not from New York. Like I lived everywhere, like moving around. So just because I didn't stay like this, I feel like I've been around and I'm more international than anything.
Oh, so you could potentially jump on a Grime beat then?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm definitely jumping on Grime beats.
Right.
Like that's something that's happening like very soon.
Okay.
Probably before I'm even back in March. Some stuff will probably be out. Like I'm not even playing. Like that's not. It's funny because I've asked for beats and like the Need That Pack song that I put out had Novelist. Novelist did the beat for it.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, I'm hip.
That's crazy.
Like it's like so like
I just click now the conversation.
That then to where like shout out to the Smoke Boys, but I was very hip then and was sending beats to like Section Boys before like early in so like wow. But like I haven't got them on some. They sent one song back that I had produced with another producer, but I was like, oh no, like I like a certain like I want a certain, and I think I want to do songs with them on their type of beats, and I feel like people want to do songs with me on my type of beats. Do
you feel like on the road you do create? There's moments where you can really be creative.
Yeah, and like wow, I can bring out blah blah blah. Like there's moments that feel so good when you can bring out your friend, and you know that they can't bring out this many people, and then they get to perform their song. Like it's like I literally sit on the side of the stage like.
Yeah, like JID did that with Childish Major. Yeah. He brought him on tour, and obviously he produced Never. And every time the song came on, they just come on and just turn up on stage.
Yeah, that's how. You know what I did? I brought Swisha on tour, and he's not a DJ, but I brought him on tour to DJ, and he told me I'll never do it again. Like he's like I'll never do it again. But I'm gonna tell you, it's because Swisha's like. He's one of the people that he's not in front of everybody. He doesn't like being in front of everybody.
I'll never forget when I met him at Faderful. He came up to me and he was like, I can't believe like I'm here in Texas, like I can't believe it, like
yeah, like when that was his first time.
It's his first time, yeah, after making
it's his first time in Texas, first time South by, like everything. Like people have to understand, me and Swisha's relationship was first time. Like a lot of places that we went was the first time us both going.
Yeah.
Or like us doing that, or like that's why I made sure that he had 8 tracks he produced on this album. I was like, it's not a MadeInTYO album if there's no K Swisha.
K Swisha, exactly.
And he doesn't like. There's moments where he be like, "There's all no people are getting on my beats or blah blah stuff like this." Yo, Swisha. Like you're damn near my whole discography is low key you.
Exactly.
Like I'm like this. What? Like of course I think you're amazing.
Yeah.
Like you're dope. Like you know.
You should
but it's
know
like
that by now.
reassurance. Like, but I'm gonna tell you, he's very humble. Like he's not
Super
one of the people that thinks he's like that. And I love that.
Yeah,
Everybody that I low key
yeah.
work with is kind of like that. You're like that. And I'm like this. Yo, like you travel and do interviews with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like you know. So it's like you gotta appreciate the ones that are humble and. You know, you gotta appreciate that. You gotta appreciate those words like this. You have to. Thank you.
Well, we're gonna close with an opening. Actually, On the Map is your first track.
On the Map.
So where are you on the map? Where would you say you are on the map right now? On your map, on your road map, not compared to anyone else.
Oh, I was about to say I'm in the ends now. Like this.
I'm on
the map. I'm really on the map. I'm off the normal map. I'm on a whole nother bag. When people ask where I'm at, I'm in London right now. Check my location. That's where I'm at. That's how I'm feeling. So you
tell your location.
You just got the real.
That.
You got the real.
Let's
you
keep
did.
It there.
Like look, I'm on the map. You hear that song and be like, where you at? The real thing behind that is when you don't put out music or you don't do something or you don't drop an interview in a certain amount of time, somebody be like, where you at? Like what you doing? Or like, oh, like you sleep, people sleep on you. So I'm gonna tell you like this, that's what I said. When I say that, where you at? I'm on the map. You see where I'm at. Like I'm traveling, I'm doing shows. If you don't hear me and I'm not like on your radio or this, you see I'm doing shows. I'm like, my life has changed completely. And that was just one of those flex, like, where you at? Where you at? I'm on the map. I'm on the map. Like, duh. Like, you know, like, it's one of those. And I feel like every artist that travels like me, or people that just travel, and people like, where you at? Or what you doing? Blah, blah. You like this, bro? I'm on the map. Like, I'm moving around. Somebody see you out in US, or you Fader for it, or you in New York, or you doing an interview, and people ask where you at, what you doing? Sarah, like, you're on the map. Like, you have to be. Like, it's like just you're moving around. We've met each other before I came here. You're on the map.
That's it.
it's
I'm gonna make that my new auto reply. OTM. OTM.
Like what's going on? You know.
Thanks, okay, man. It's been so good seeing you again.
Appreciate you. Thank you for this interview. Thank you for being present at the time that I'm here and being like consistent.
While you're feeling malnourished.
Yeah, I'm a little bit better. You know, so in the midst of all of this, it's dope. Like genuinely, like the interview's cool, but thanks for being a friend.
Aww.
So I appreciate that. Like on some real, so it's dope. It's dope, and I appreciate everybody. Made in London, made in the trap.
We could have sat here forever.
Out here. We're talking everywhere.
Where's the teas? Where's the coffee?
We're good. In Nobu, we're out here in London.
Jasmine tea for two?
Yes.